Hello, guys. I'm Antarctic Entertainment, and I'm here with my friend Calvin, and we're going to do some Fallout tier list.
Yeah, of
Introduce yourself,
course.
Calvin. What was the first Fallout
Uh,
game you started with?
First Fallout game I ever played was Fallout New Vegas. I was like 10 or 11 years old, and I went to FYE when they sold video games, and I found Fallout New Vegas, and I thought it was like a futuristic cowboy game. So I convinced my mom to buy it for me, and I went home and I played it, and I got out of Doc Mitchell's house, and I saw like scary bugs and a terrified 10-year-old me for some reason, and I never played New Vegas ever again.
Same thing. Like Fallout 3, I was fucking terrified. Fallout New Vegas, I didn't think was too scary because it was like livelier, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then I tried to replay New Vegas, and I completely missed the point of like you're supposed to go to Vegas, like, and I just went everywhere except for New Vegas, and I had no
It
idea
was
how
it
to
was it
actually
was a
find.
straight path. I don't know. Well, not a straight path. It's kind of like the curve on the highway, but it's kind of like the only
Yeah.
place you can go, I guess.
After playing for like 20 hours as like a teenager, I found Vegas, and I could not figure out how to get inside. I found like the walls, and I just wandered around it and could not find an entrance anywhere, and I gave up.
All right. I think we should start this now. Now, I know you haven't played the original Fallout, right?
No, I haven't. I own them. I just haven't played them
Yeah,
because
I'm just gonna put. I know
they
I've just
intimidate me.
started playing them, but I'm just gonna put them in there because I haven't fully played them. Even tactics and everything, I'm just gonna put them all right there. So that leaves us with 76, 3, New Vegas, Shelter, and Fallout 4. Um,
Okay.
I kind of want to start with what I think is the best here. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
New Vegas. New Vegas is this
I
is gonna
think
be like
everybody
the
will
loaded
agree.
tier list. Yeah,
Everybody
New
will say
Vegas is
that's up
pretty
here.
much S tier.
Uh,
Um,
Fallout 3, I feel like it's gonna be hotly contested because a lot of people say it
I
ruined
don't.
the franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like they
I
they brought up the Brotherhood of Steel. They put it on the East Coast, and it was just a lot of people didn't like that. So I feel like, but it had a feel. I don't know. I like the DLCs.
I think it's like a 50-50. Like for the original fans, they could say that's what ruined Fallout, but it's also what made Fallout.
It was
Like
like
like Fallout
the
was a very
Fallout.
niche computer game before Bethesda bought it. And
Yeah,
afterwards it completely changed what Fallout was, but it also made like it made Fallout. Like it's why Fallout's popular now. Like all the people that care about Fallout now pretty much only know about it because of the Bethesda acquisition. There's going to be exceptions to that, but
yeah. That's
I
how I
don't think it
got
was
into it.
that
This is
bad.
my
I
first,
like it.
but I
Um,
feel like for this maybe.
I think a B tier wouldn't be bad for that.
But that makes me think it's like mid. It's just like right in the middle.
No,
It was.
no, I don't
I
think that
like the
makes.
DLC when you really think of Mothership Zeta, Point Lookout. Besides that
Yeah,
one
that
DLC that kind of lowered it, I have to say, would you say it's
okay.
lower than that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give my hot take. I think Fallout 4 is better than Fallout 3.
Actually, I knew this
Actually,
one
I
was
I
gonna be the
think it
next
is.
one. You think it's better than 3?
I think Fallout 4 is better than Fallout 3. I think it has to be like
But give you your reasons because I have some words to say about it because I didn't like it. I was very disappointed.
Fallout 3 is fun to me in the sense like of like I don't know how to explain it besides like the nostalgia of early Bethesda games. Like you go back and you play like Skyrim and you play shit like or
Oblivion
not
stuff like
early
that.
Bethesda games, but like early like 2010, like it's just like a weird nostalgia feeling. And like that's fun, but I feel like Fallout 4 like it was just more interesting, and I think it's kind of like I don't like how the game looks. I'm not like like a big fan of the vibes of Fallout 4, but I just thought like the
My
story like oh go ahead.
my thing is, like, okay, think about DLC. I don't want everything to be just about DLC, but like Fallout 4, pretty lame ones. I know there's not
Yeah,
Point
the
Lookout,
deals.
but like there's Far Harbor, Nuka World, and then there's a bunch of those like building ones, which I like building. I really enjoyed the building. I know some people really shit on it. That was like
Yeah.
that was a really fun part. But Fallout 3 has that feeling that I can't like. It was never replicated after New Vegas
Oh
and 3. You know, they
yeah.
have great
Yeah,
feelings.
that's why
Great
I said like
DLC, both of them.
like the nostalgia type feeling to it where like it's kind of like older is better. Like you look at like an old horror movie and it's like this is way better than any modern horror movie. It's just cuz it's like
Yeah.
it's shittier, but it's a good kind of shittier. Like I think Fallout 4 like I said, I'm not like a fan of like the visuals of it, but I just felt like there was so much more to the game. Like I felt like it was a
So you
bit
feel
more
like it's
entertaining.
it's it's like this. This is how you view the tier list.
That's how I view it. I would say that like Fallout 4 is my A because I felt like I enjoyed
I,
Fallout 3 a lot, but
for
I feel like I
me, I would
played
say like
Fallout 4
this.
more. That's fine. I don't
Yeah.
it doesn't
Personally, I don't know
bust
why
me up.
I oh jeez. Uh Fallout 4, it's first of all the visuals are weird. Like it's too clean in my opinion.
That's yeah, I was gonna
Um
say it's
Factions were
I
kind of cool, but they kind of ruined them because like the Institute, that's a fun faction, like a really fun faction. And this kind of they don't really I don't know, they don't
yeah,
do it
I
well in
think
my opinion.
Fallout 4 felt like sillier, like or like over like I feel like it looked
Like
like
Fallout
the
3
looks were
gritty.
off.
These two are gritty.
Yeah,
This one's like soft play, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about Fallout 4 is that it is a bit too soft. Like everything feels lighthearted. Like no matter where you go, who you talk to, every situation just feels lighthearted. It doesn't feel like anything's
Yeah.
ever serious.
I guess we
Um,
move on to the next one because I know these ones gonna be the most hotly debated right here. A lot of people are gonna have their opinions about these, but Fallout New Vegas definitely a good spot for that one.
yeah. You want
Uh,
to do 76 next? No,
I kind of want to do Shelter because I feel like that one's gonna be. This one's just mid. This right here.
no,
Higher,
no, no,
higher.
no, no.
What?
Higher. Fallout Shelter is like an S tier.
It was fun. Like it's a fun little.
No, Fallout
Actually,
Shelter is actually fun. I'd put Fallout Shelter above Fallout 4. No, actually, just behind Fallout 4. I'd
I
rather
feel
play
like I
Fallout
feel like
Shelter.
I feel like this would be disrespectful, but it was surprisingly fun. Like I
Do not
played
put it
the
in
shit
C
out of
tier. Put Fallout Shelter in B tier. That's a B tier game. Fallout Shelter wasn't that
it.
bad.
It was kind of fun. Like especially how
It
the old
was. It's actually
characters.
fun. Yeah, I
I
like it.
downloaded that for like PS4 and I played that a lot. I don't
I
know
have
why.
to.
It was
If I
surprisingly
reinstall
fun.
my app right now, I guarantee I'm gonna have like,
A
I'm
week
gonna
of
have
entertainment.
no, no, not even that. Like if I reload one of my old vaults, I guarantee there's gonna be some like explorer who's been out on a mission for like
90
like
years.
yeah, like 4 real life years, and he's gonna have to come
I forgot
back.
they did that. They did exploring. That was fun.
Yeah, yeah, you can send
Dude,
people out to explore,
I
and
used to turn it on, go to school, come back, and I would have like 3 vault dwellers, and I would clear out the place, and like you get
mm,
guns. It was so cool.
it was fun. It was
Yeah, you're right. That's right
yeah, it
there.
is a
It
B
does feel
tier.
kind of disrespectful, but just so you understand, like maybe if there's like a tier right in between, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a separate animal. These were different
yeah,
things, but this
it's a
that
whole
was
different
surprisingly
game.
fun.
Right
Uh,
now, Fallout 76. I played this way more than you've played it.
I like you to say
I
that because I have this
yeah.
thing. I already physically put it here. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, but you can
I was gonna
defend it.
give
I
it a
like you.
C tier. I was gonna give it a C tier because I pre-ordered like the Power Armor edition of 76. Like I was so hyped for this game. I eventually canceled it because I realized like I kind of caught wind that it was looking a bit iffy.
Yeah.
Um, but I played the bait. Like I played it from first beta up until the most recent update, and it changed. It's changed a lot. It's a way better game from what it launched as. Like launch Fallout, I would give or launch 76, I'd give a D tier. But the way it is now, like
It
it's
depends.
improved a
If you
lot.
bought into the game and you got the satchel and a lot of things, people would put it into like
No,
bottom of the ground. A lot of people
oh
didn't
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
If you were one of the people who got scammed out,
Yeah.
yeah. But overall, I feel like it was a very disappointing like it was disappointing on arrival, everything.
Yeah.
Like if you bought the special edition, you got some shitty like nylon bag, you got some shitty ass
And
game.
it was
But
yeah.
the thing is though, it was shitty on arrival, but they followed through on all their promises. They
Yeah.
made the game better. If you bought the
But
shitty nylon
this
bag, they
is
gave you an actual canvas bag.
yeah, yeah.
They I feel like that's like the perfect analogy for why they made the like how they made the game better. Like they it started out shitty, you got a shitty product,
Which
but
some people can hate on
they
that because a lot of games have been
yeah,
doing that lately. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's just
But a lot of games that start out shitty end up becoming like amazing games. But I don't think that's the case with 76. Like it's a solid game right now. But like if I try to pick it up with like you or somebody else trying
yeah.
to like it's hard. I feel like it's a hard game to play with friends unless you're all like unless you were all with each other from the start and
Yeah.
you're all at a certain point. It's just
Just
not
so
that
everybody understands, I do not play this game. As soon as it came out, I was a little iffy. I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy it. But once I heard about it, and the thing that kind of like killed it for me is when I brought over the Brotherhood. I don't like how they did that, especially
yeah, that
how it's
was
only 60 years after the bomb fell. It just ruins the lore for me. I'm a little bit of a nerd, I'm just hoping they just make this game non-canon after like years on end. Like make it non-canon. The Brotherhood should not be over at this point.
Uh,
Some people complain about the weird animals. I don't care about them. Like, oh, it doesn't make sense how they should be farther up. You should see them in Fallout 3. It's like, I don't really care that much about it. I just don't like the
uh,
Brotherhood. I don't like how they always use them. They should make
nah,
new
you know what? I'm
factions.
gonna I'm gonna argue that one because, like, sure, West Virginia is like kind of like I guess like you could say, hey, that's kind of close to the events of Fallout 3 in Washington, but like sure, these weird mutations could migrate to Washington, but you don't see hillbillies in the Appalachian Mountain
Yeah,
accidentally
kind of.
wandering into Washington.
The hillbillies in Point Lookout in Fallout 3. I guess you're right about that.
Yeah, like you don't see. Well, I'm talking about real life too. Like you're
Oh
not
yeah,
gonna stand
the
in
mutant
Washington. And
hillbillies.
it's like yeah, some like rabid feral hillbilly doesn't just end up in the middle of DC. So
I just heard people complain about it, so I had to mention it. Also the thing I don't like about it, and this is I don't know why, but it brought don't they have like a crashed space station in the game?
they
I'm
might.
just asking because I haven't played it, but I remember they took that
I
from Van Buren. They
I
took a lot of ideas from
played
Van Buren. I don't like that.
I played so much of this game. Like I invested so much time in this game, and then I got to points. This is like early when the game came out, where quests just wouldn't work, and they were like main storyline type quests. And because they wouldn't work, I just gave up on the game because I'm like I can't, like I physically can't get any further, and it really
Yeah.
stopped me from enjoying the game. I would seriously give it a C tier because they've done a lot for it, but like
Mm, I
as
don't
much as
know.
they've improved the game,
Since
you
okay,
have
I'm gonna
I
let
don't
you
I don't
because I haven't
you would
played it.
have
I
yeah
haven't
you would
played
have
it.
haven't played.
Yeah, I would yeah exactly for mine here, but for you here.
Yeah, I give it a C tier. Yeah, I
But
think
I
it's
feel
pretty
like this
good.
is a good list.
Yeah, I feel like this is the most like generic list ever. Like this
Yeah,
is
this is very
the
generic. Ding ding
Bethesda
ding.
fanboy. Well, not Bethesda
I
fanboy because
feel
it's
like the most
Bethesda
contested and the thing people are gonna hate Fallout 3 or 4,
being
and
so. I
especially 76.
Yeah,
Shelter.
I
I
feel
feel
like
like everybody's gonna agree that it's kind of like a fun game.
yeah, I like
Uh,
Shelter. If you played it on your phone, you think it's fun. If you played it on like console or PC, you probably think it's dumb as shit because
yeah, and especially
it
when I
is
play
dumb as shit to play
these.
on that.
I wonder where they're gonna go. Maybe I'll do another one of these. See where these go.
Okay.